Picture a life where every decision isn't swayed by emotional waves or external validations. A life where inner peace is not just a fleeting moment but a constant state of being. In a world that sells attachment as the ultimate goal, what if detachment was actually the key to freedom? Today, we're diving into the compelling philosophy of Stoicism, an ancient wisdom that's more relevant than ever. Imagine navigating through life's chaos with a calm mind and a resilient spirit, where the noise outside no longer dictates your happiness. This isn't about shutting the world out, but about gaining a deeper understanding of yourself and mastering your emotions. We'll explore how embracing Stoicism and its principle of personal detachment can transform your daily life, equipping you with the tools to find tranquility amidst turmoil. So stay with us as we unravel the secrets of Stoic detachment, a journey towards true freedom and emotional resilience that could redefine how you live in today's fast-paced world. Now turning to the essence of Stoicism, we delve into the foundational principles that anchor this timeless philosophy. At its core, Stoicism advocates the pursuit of wisdom, a deep and enduring understanding of the world and oneself. It is wisdom that guides the Stoic individual, enabling them to navigate life's complexities with clarity and purpose. Alongside wisdom, self-control emerges as a pivotal tenet. This isn't merely about restraint but a deliberate exercise of one's will to align actions and choices with reason. In cultivating self-control, a Stoic resists the impulse to react reflexively to external pressures or emotional upheaval, preserving inner harmony. Moreover, Stoicism places virtue above all else. Living virtuously means acting in accordance with nature and reason, prioritizing kindness, justice, and integrity in every interaction. This pursuit of personal excellence shapes a character that is resilient yet tranquil, a beacon of stability in an unpredictable world. Detachment, then, serves as a critical mechanism within Stoic practice. It prepares the mind for tranquility, a state where one remains unaffected by the turbulence of emotions or the whims of fate. By fostering detachment, Stoics do not disengage from life's experiences but rather engage with them from a place of strength and balance. This crucial aspect of Stoicism arms individuals with the resilience needed to withstand life's vicissitudes, transforming potential turmoil into an opportunity for growth and serenity. As we further explore the benefits of Stoic detachment, consider how these principles might be applied in your own life to cultivate a lasting sense of peace and emotional fortitude. As the next phase of our exploration unfolds, we delve into the Stoic understanding of detachment, an often misunderstood element of this philosophy. Detachment in Stoicism is not about becoming indifferent or emotionally numb. Instead, it is a conscious effort to maintain balance and perspective, irrespective of the chaos that might surround us. Imagine standing in the eye of a storm. Despite the tumultuous winds and rain swirling around, you remain centered and calm. That's the essence of Stoic detachment. It empowers individuals to stay grounded, not allowing external events or emotions to disrupt their inner peace. This doesn't mean ignoring life's joys or challenges. Rather, it involves engaging with them mindfully without getting swept away by extremes of happiness or despair. By practicing detachment, a Stoic can observe situations with clarity and rationality, making decisions based on reason rather than impulsive feelings. It is about recognizing that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond. This ability to remain unaffected by outside influences fosters a profound sense of freedom, enabling us to navigate life's journey with strength and grace. As we further explore this philosophy, consider how adopting such a mindset might transform your day-to-day experiences and interactions, leading to greater emotional resilience and tranquility. Moving forward, let's delve into the role of desire within Stoicism, a crucial element that speaks to the heart of human experience. According to Stoic philosophy, desires are seen not just as simple wants but potential sources of distress. The Stoics believed that unchecked desires, especially those tied to external things or people, often lead us into a cycle of longing and dissatisfaction. Consider a pond, its surface calm when undisturbed, but each pebble thrown creates ripples, disturbing the clarity. Similarly, when we are driven by desires, particularly those we can't control, like the actions or affections of others, our inner peace gets muddled. Stoicism teaches us to recognize which desires are within our control and which are not, encouraging us to let go of those that merely lead to suffering. This is particularly relevant in relationships where attachment to specific outcomes can cloud our judgment and lead to emotional turbulence. By practicing detachment from such desires, we clear the way for greater serenity. This doesn't mean we become devoid of feeling or connection, but rather that we engage in relationships with an understanding of their impermanent nature. By mastering our desires and focusing on those aligned with our core values, we cultivate a deeper inner peace, allowing us to interact with the world, and indeed with those around us, with clarity and compassion. Such detachment doesn't remove the joy from relationships. Instead, it enriches them, freeing us from unnecessary expectations and allowing us to appreciate each moment as it comes. With the next phase of our journey in sight, let's explore how Stoicism offers a unique perspective on relationships. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the understanding that much of what we encounter in relationships is beyond our control. People have their own thoughts, desires, and paths which we cannot alter. Stoicism guides us to accept this inherent unpredictability rather than resisting it. By embracing things as they are, we liberate ourselves from the constant struggle against reality, opening a pathway to peace. Consider this: when we focus on controlling only what is within our power, our responses, our thoughts, and our actions, we cultivate healthier relationships. This isn't about indifference or detachment in the negative sense, but rather about engaging with others in a manner that is grounded in understanding and respect for their autonomy. When you let go of the need to mold or manage others, a new clarity emerges. You become a supportive presence, offering empathy and compassion without the burden of expectation. This shift fosters an environment where relationships can thrive, fueled by authenticity rather than obligation. Such healthy detachment allows us to appreciate people for who they truly are, not who we want them to be. By focusing on our own inner stability and maintaining a balanced perspective, we create a foundation for genuinely fulfilling connections that are resilient to the ups and downs of life. In embracing this Stoic approach, relationships transform from volatile sources of emotional turbulence into enriching aspects of our lives, marked by mutual growth and profound understanding. As we continue to delve deeper into Stoicism's teachings, we uncover more layers of wisdom that illuminate how to live harmoniously, both with ourselves and others. Moving forward, let's delve into how Stoicism historically perceived relationships with women. In ancient times, Stoicism recognized that the principles governing interactions with others applied universally, transcending gender. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus emphasized treating others with fairness and respect, underscoring the idea of shared humanity. This perspective was quite advanced for its time, advocating for recognizing women as autonomous individuals deserving of the same consideration and dignity as men. However, given the historical context, it's crucial to acknowledge that societal norms often influenced philosophical interpretations. Despite Stoicism's egalitarian ideals, the broader societal views of women during that era were frequently more traditional and constrained. This sometimes led to interpretations that didn't fully align with the philosophy's core teachings on equality and autonomy. It's important to critically examine these historical interpretations and understand their limitations. By doing so, we ensure that modern applications of Stoic principles support and uplift all individuals equitably. Today, as we reinterpret Stoic philosophy, we can embrace its true essence, advocating for fairness, equality, and respect across all relationships. This perspective not only honors the core tenets of Stoicism, but also enhances our understanding of these timeless principles as we strive for a more inclusive and compassionate world. Now turning to the modern interpretation of Stoic detachment, especially as it pertains to today's gender dynamics and the pursuit of emotional independence, we find intriguing adaptations of these ancient teachings. In a world increasingly aware of gender equity, contemporary Stoicism offers a refreshing lens through which we can view personal growth. Modern Stoics may interpret detachment not as emotional withdrawal, but as an opportunity for individuals to cultivate a balanced perspective in their relationships. This approach emphasizes understanding one's emotional responses without becoming overwhelmed by them. In today's context, detachment encourages us to respect autonomy in ourselves and others, reducing unhealthy dependencies and fostering a mutual appreciation of individuality. As we navigate complex social landscapes, Stoic detachment empowers us to remain centered and composed, allowing interactions to be driven by clarity and intention rather than unconscious emotional reactions. By embracing this interpretation, individuals can pursue authentic and equitable connections that honor the essence of Stoic wisdom in our contemporary society. This shift not only aligns with the core teachings of Stoicism, but also strengthens our ability to maintain harmony and confidence in varied relational dynamics. As we continue, we uncover the psychological benefits that detachment can provide, offering a deeper understanding of the advantages it holds for personal well-being. As we now explore the psychological benefits of detachment, it's fascinating to see how this ancient practice can transform our mental well-being. Practicing detachment can lead to reduced anxiety as it allows us to distance ourselves from emotional turmoil. Imagine facing a stressful situation, but instead of reacting impulsively, you observe your emotions from a calm and composed standpoint. This mental space can prevent the overwhelming rush of emotions that often leads to anxiety, allowing you to approach problems with a clear mind. Additionally, detachment enhances emotional regulation. It encourages us to respond thoughtfully rather than react suddenly. For instance, studies have shown that those who practice detachment are more adept at handling criticism and setbacks without experiencing a significant emotional downturn. This is because they understand that external events don't define their inner state. Anecdotal evidence from individuals who embrace Stoic detachment also highlights a marked improvement in their overall mood and resilience. They describe feeling less pressured by others' expectations and more in control of their emotional landscape. By practicing detachment, you're not only insulating yourself from negative emotional triggers, but also promoting a balanced outlook that can fortify your mental health against life's unpredictable challenges. The impact of this practice can be profound, leading us to the next area of exploration: how detachment fosters personal freedom and empowers decisions based on reason rather than fleeting emotions. Moving forward, let's explore how detachment can usher in a new realm of personal freedom. Detachment allows us to step back from the emotional noise and focus on what truly matters. This freedom is not about escaping reality, but about gaining clarity in decision-making. When detached, we are less likely to be swayed by impulsive desires or fleeting emotions, allowing us to make choices that align with our true values and long-term goals. Imagine approaching each choice with a clear mind, untainted by the pressures of external expectations or internal anxieties. This perspective encourages a rational approach to life's decisions, where our actions are based on reason rather than reactive feelings. Detachment empowers us to identify what is essential and to let go of what is not. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of autonomy that is liberating. We are no longer bound by the need to satisfy others or conform to societal norms. Instead, we operate from a place of inner certainty and understanding. This personal freedom enhances not only our individual lives but also how we interact with the world around us. By making decisions rooted in reason, we contribute to more stable relationships and create a life that reflects our authentic self. Through detachment, we harness the power to live deliberately, guiding our life's journey with wisdom and intentionality. As we delve deeper into the topic, we will discover strategies that bolster emotional resilience, utilizing detachment as a cornerstone for a balanced and fulfilling life. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let's delve into building emotional resilience through detachment. Detachment, grounded in Stoic wisdom, is not about shutting down emotions, but about nurturing a robust inner strength. A crucial strategy is mindfulness, which teaches us to be present and observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This awareness allows us to recognize emotional triggers and respond with calmness rather than impulsiveness. When we practice mindfulness, we create a buffer between stimulus and response, giving us the space to choose how we react. Another effective technique is cognitive reframing, which aligns with Stoic practices by encouraging us to view challenges from different perspectives. By reframing our thoughts, we can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth, fostering a resilient mindset. This approach helps us perceive setbacks not as defeats but as stepping stones on our path to wisdom. As we integrate mindfulness and cognitive reframing into our lives, we bolster our ability to remain composed under pressure. This emotional resilience empowers us to navigate life's uncertainties with poise and confidence. Each conscious step towards detachment strengthens our capacity to endure adversity and maintain equanimity in a world full of unpredictability. As we cultivate this resilience, we build a foundation that supports a balanced and fulfilling life. Embracing these practices can transform how we experience and interact with the world, enabling us to face challenges with grace and determination. Moving forward, let's explore the art of balancing detachment and connection, ensuring meaningful relationships while maintaining emotional independence. As the sun rises on the next chapter of our exploration, we delve into the delicate art of balancing detachment and connection. A common concern with Stoic detachment is the fear of becoming too isolated, yet the Stoic approach emphasizes the importance of maintaining meaningful relationships. It's about finding the harmony between being self-reliant and nurturing connections with others. Detachment does not mean cutting off from the world, but rather engaging with it from a place of inner peace and stability. This balance allows us to connect with others authentically, free from dependency or excessive expectations. When we practice healthy detachment, we are better equipped to listen, empathize, and care deeply without losing ourselves in the process. This approach encourages us to value relationships without being controlled by them. It teaches us to cherish interactions while understanding that our well-being does not solely depend on them. By embracing Stoic detachment, we can cultivate genuine compassion and empathy, fostering connections that are enriching and supportive. This balance transforms our interactions into mutual exchanges of respect and growth. As we master this equilibrium of detachment and connection, we prepare ourselves for the journey of strengthening our sense of self. This process reduces our reliance on external validation and approval, paving the way for a more profound understanding of who we are. Now turning to the next aspect, let us delve into the impact of detachment on self-identity. Moving forward, let's explore how detachment profoundly impacts self-identity by strengthening our inner sense of self. Detachment in the Stoic sense encourages us to step away from the constant need for external validation and approval. In a world where social norms often dictate the value of such validation, detachment allows us to break free and define ourselves independently of others' opinions. By reducing reliance on outside affirmation, we cultivate a resilient self-identity that is rooted in personal values and inner convictions. This approach empowers us to make choices aligned with our authentic selves, rather than being swayed by the expectations or judgments of others. Embracing detachment means honoring our unique qualities and strengths, leading to increased self-awareness and confidence. This newfound self-assurance enables us to navigate life's challenges with a sense of peace and self-assuredness. As we detach from the need for external approval, we experience a liberating sense of self-worth that is unwavering and self-sustained. This detachment is not about disregard for others, but about establishing a solid foundation of self-respect. In this way, detachment enriches our identity, allowing us to connect with the world from a place of authenticity and integrity. With this understanding, we can naturally focus on the next aspect of how detachment can help overcome the fear of rejection. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let's tackle a common misconception, the myth of complete detachment. It's essential to clarify that Stoicism does not advocate for cutting off all emotional ties or becoming indifferent to the world. Instead, Stoicism encourages a balanced approach where presence and independence coexist harmoniously. Imagine living with the awareness that you can fully engage with life's experiences while still maintaining your inner peace. Stoicism teaches us that it's not about eliminating emotions but understanding them and reacting thoughtfully. By practicing this balance, we preserve our emotional health while remaining unshaken by external turbulence. This equilibrium allows us to be deeply connected with the present moment and the people around us, fostering genuine relationships that are both meaningful and enriching. It enables us to respond to life's ups and downs with clarity and calmness without being ruled by transient emotions. Thus, embracing Stoic detachment means nurturing an emotional resilience that fortifies our presence in life, ensuring we remain true to ourselves while being open and empathetic to the world around us. As we dispel this myth, we pave the way for a deeper understanding of how detachment allows us to lead a fulfilled life marked by both independence and connection. Now turning to the topic of overcoming the fear of rejection, Stoic detachment offers a powerful lens through which we can address this common concern. In our interactions, especially in relationships, fear of rejection often holds us back from being our authentic selves. Stoicism teaches us to redefine our sense of self-worth, understanding that it is not reliant on external validation or acceptance from others. By fostering self-acceptance, we empower ourselves to face rejection with grace and resilience. This philosophical approach encourages us to focus on what we can control, our responses and our perception of self-worth. Imagine viewing rejection not as a reflection of personal failure, but as a natural part of life's ebb and flow, allowing us to learn and grow from each experience. With Stoicism, we understand that rejection does not diminish our value or potential. Instead, it becomes an opportunity to strengthen our inner resolve and self-assurance. By practicing detachment, we minimize the weight of others' opinions on our self-esteem, leading to a more confident and liberated self that navigates the complexities of relationships with ease. This perspective not only helps us overcome the fear of rejection, but also enriches our interactions, enabling us to engage more openly and authentically with the world around us. With the next phase of the journey in sight, it's vital to examine how societal norms and expectations shape our attachments in relationships. From a young age, we're often influenced by cultural narratives that define success and happiness through the lens of relationships and external validation. These norms can create an unconscious dependency on fulfilling predefined roles, leading us to prioritize societal approval over personal contentment. Stoicism, however, offers a refreshing counter-narrative that challenges this conventional mindset. It invites us to step back and question the assumptions that govern our attachments. By focusing on internal virtues like wisdom and courage, Stoicism encourages us to assess relationships based on their true value to our personal development rather than superficial criteria imposed by society. It teaches us to seek self-mastery and inner peace, allowing us to form connections that are sincere and free from societal pressure. This philosophical stance empowers us to redefine what attachment means, promoting a balanced approach where relationships enhance our lives but do not define them. With a Stoic perspective, we learn to appreciate the intrinsic qualities of our connections, favoring authenticity and mutual growth over external validations. This shift not only liberates us from societal constraints, but also enriches our understanding of genuine companionship. As we align ourselves with Stoic principles, we discover the profound freedom that comes from forming attachments based on personal values rather than societal expectations, leading to more fulfilling and resilient relationships. As the next challenge unfolds, let's delve into how detachment can be a powerful tool for personal growth. When we consciously choose to detach from emotional distractions, we create space for focusing on self-improvement and achieving our life goals. Detachment doesn't mean we stop caring. Rather, it empowers us to channel our energy where it truly matters. Imagine pouring your time into developing skills or pursuing passions that enrich your life rather than being weighed down by unnecessary emotional entanglements. This shift in focus allows you to cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself, unlocking potential you might not have realized existed. By embracing detachment, you free yourself from the constant pull of external influences, enabling you to pursue genuine growth. This doesn't just bolster your personal development, it enhances your ability to engage with the world more effectively and with greater resilience. You begin to see challenges as opportunities for learning rather than obstacles to fear. By prioritizing personal values and goals, you discover a sense of inner strength that supports you through life's ups and downs. Through detachment, you nurture an inner clarity that guides you toward authentic and meaningful pursuits, leading to a life characterized by purpose and fulfillment. Moving forward, this approach not only clarifies what truly matters in our lives, but also fosters a sense of empowerment, allowing us to navigate our journey with confidence and grace. Moving forward, let's explore practical ways to cultivate detachment in our daily lives through the lens of Stoicism. The first step involves embracing the practice of journaling. By regularly writing down your thoughts and feelings, you can distance yourself from immediate reactions and gain insight into your emotional patterns. This self-exploration allows you to understand your responses and gradually detach from emotional upheavals by evaluating them objectively. The second step is engaging in regular reflection. Set aside time each day to consider what is truly within your control, focusing on how you respond rather than on the events themselves. This helps you detach from unnecessary stress and redirect your energy towards productive action. Additionally, setting boundaries is crucial in maintaining your peace of mind. Clearly define what you are willing to accept in your relationships and interactions, ensuring that you do not become entangled in situations that drain your energy or detract from your well-being. By establishing these parameters, you can protect your mental and emotional state, enabling you to engage with the world more intentionally. These practical steps, rooted in Stoic teachings, serve as powerful tools for nurturing a detached and balanced perspective, enhancing both personal and interpersonal growth. The application of these changes allows you to lead a life that is disciplined, peaceful, and aligned with your core values. As these practices become a part of your everyday routine, you will find yourself more equipped to handle life's challenges with composure and clarity. Now turning to the power of meditation, we will see how it complements these practices to further enhance our journey toward detachment and inner tranquility. Now turning to the role of meditation, we discover that meditation and mindfulness practices are integral to the Stoic journey of detachment. By dedicating a few moments each day to meditation, you can cultivate a state of inner calm that allows you to observe your thoughts without being overwhelmed by them. This practice is about training your mind to focus on the present moment, fostering a sense of clarity and calmness that eases the grip of emotional reactions. Through mindful breathing and attention, meditation helps to quiet the mental chatter, enabling you to identify and detach from automatic responses that do not serve you. It encourages a reflective pause between impulse and action, granting you the space to choose a more deliberate, reasoned response in any situation. Over time, regular meditation nurtures a deep-seated tranquility that becomes the bedrock of your emotional resilience. This tranquility is not about eliminating emotions, but about approaching them with a steady, composed perspective, in harmony with Stoic ideals. As you integrate meditation into your routine, it works in synergy with journaling, reflection, and boundary setting to reinforce your detachment from unnecessary emotional turmoil. This holistic approach not only fortifies your mental and emotional stability, but also enriches your experience of life by fostering a profound sense of freedom and self-awareness. As your journey progresses, meditation becomes a crucial tool in your Stoic toolkit, continuously guiding you toward a balanced and enlightened state of being. With this understanding, we now shift our focus to the psychological benefits that these practices bring, offering a deeper insight into the transformative power of detachment. Moving forward, let's explore the balance of maintaining compassion while practicing detachment. This balance is crucial because detachment does not mean isolating oneself emotionally or becoming indifferent. Instead, it is about nurturing a robust sense of empathy and compassion that transcends personal desires and fears. By practicing detachment, you gain the ability to offer support and kindness from a place of genuine altruism rather than attachment or obligation. It's like becoming the calm within the storm, where your emotional equilibrium empowers you to respond to others with genuine warmth and understanding. Detachment allows you to engage with others sincerely while keeping your happiness and well-being grounded in your own values and principles. When you detach from the need for approval or reciprocal emotional investment, your compassion becomes purer and more enduring. This approach enables relationships that are healthier and more supportive, as your actions stem from a desire to connect rather than an expectation of return. By embracing this mindful detachment, you can maintain strong, compassionate bonds with others, ensuring that your relationships remain genuine and resilient. Loving someone does not mean losing yourself. Rather, it's about sharing your authentic self, anchored in inner peace and true understanding. Your journey toward detachment thus invites a more profound level of connection, where compassion is both a guiding light and a binding thread. With this perspective, you create a space where love and empathy flourish, unfazed by the chaos of everyday life, nurturing relationships that are as rewarding as they are supportive. As we delve deeper into Stoic detachment, we will uncover the impact of this practice on professional life, revealing its potential to enhance objectivity and ease stress in the workplace. Now turning to detachment and professional life, we begin to see how this Stoic principle can significantly transform your work environment. By practicing detachment, you develop a more objective mindset, which is essential for making clear and unbiased decisions. Imagine approaching situations without the burden of personal biases or emotional entanglements. This ability allows you to evaluate facts and make choices that align with your core values and professional goals, rather than being swayed by momentary feelings or pressures. Detachment also equips you with a heightened level of stress management. In high-pressure scenarios, rather than reacting impulsively, you can maintain your composure and handle challenges with a calm, collected approach. This mindset not only enhances your efficiency but also promotes a healthier work atmosphere, as colleagues are drawn to and inspired by your steady presence. Furthermore, detachment fosters resilience, enabling you to bounce back from setbacks with a renewed focus and determination. You're empowered to learn from mistakes and move forward without the emotional baggage of past failures. In embracing detachment, your sense of purpose is redefined, promoting a balanced work-life dynamic that ensures you remain grounded and present. This harmony between inner tranquility and professional ambition is the hallmark of a Stoic practitioner who thrives not only through personal growth but also by contributing positively to their professional landscape. As we continue our exploration, let's delve into the dynamics of detachment in romantic relationships, revealing how this approach can lead to more balanced and fulfilling partnerships. Now turning to the dynamics of detachment in romantic relationships, we can uncover the ways this Stoic principle fosters healthier, more balanced partnerships. Detachment in this context doesn't mean a lack of care or commitment, but rather a balanced approach to love and companionship. It invites individuals to let go of unrealistic expectations and unmet desires that often lead to disappointment and conflict. By practicing detachment, you focus on accepting your partner as they are, appreciating their strengths and understanding their flaws without trying to change them, thereby nurturing a more authentic connection. This mindset allows for open communication and mutual respect, essential components of a thriving relationship. Detachment also empowers you to maintain your sense of self within the partnership, ensuring that your identity and values are not overshadowed by the relationship's demands. This balance helps prevent feelings of dependency or resentment from creeping in, as both partners feel free to grow individually while supporting each other's journeys. Furthermore, it helps dissolve possessiveness and jealousy, which are often rooted in fear and insecurity. By detaching from these emotions, you create space for trust to flourish, establishing a foundation of security and love that is not easily shaken by external factors. With this approach, both partners contribute to a harmonious environment where love can thrive without the weight of unnecessary expectations. As we further our journey, let's explore the long-term benefits of maintaining a Stoic detachment approach, embracing the freedom and satisfaction it brings to our lives. As we delve into the long-term benefits of maintaining a Stoic detachment approach, it's essential to understand how this philosophy leads to greater life satisfaction. By embracing detachment, you cultivate a mindset that focuses on internal stability rather than external validation. This shift in perspective allows you to find contentment in the present moment and appreciate the simple joys of life. You begin to understand that happiness is not contingent upon the constant pursuit of desires, but rather on the peace that comes from within. This internal harmony reduces emotional burnout, as you are no longer weighed down by the high expectations and pressures that come with constantly seeking approval or success. Detachment equips you with the tools to handle life's challenges with resilience. You learn to accept setbacks with grace and view them as opportunities for growth instead of sources of frustration. By letting go of attachment to outcomes, you experience less disappointment and become more adaptable, ready to navigate whatever life throws your way. This adaptability fosters a sense of freedom where you feel empowered to make choices based on your true values and desires. Over time, the practice of Stoic detachment shapes a lifestyle that prioritizes balance and mindfulness, minimizing stress and promoting well-being. It supports a life where you can pursue your goals with clarity and determination without becoming entangled in anxiety or doubt. In essence, detachment nurtures a profound sense of tranquility that is conducive to a fulfilling and meaningful existence. As we move forward, let us explore how Stoic principles can further impact various aspects of personal growth and happiness. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let's delve into the inspiring stories of Stoics who have demonstrated the art of detachment in their lives. These narratives not only illuminate the practical application of Stoic philosophy, but also highlight the profound benefits of adopting such a mindset. Consider the story of Epictetus, a former slave whose teachings continue to resonate today. Despite the challenges of his early life, Epictetus embraced detachment by focusing on what he could control, his thoughts and reactions. This unwavering commitment to inner peace allowed him to rise above external circumstances and become a renowned philosopher. His life's journey exemplifies how detachment can lead to personal empowerment and resilience. Another powerful example is Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ruled with the wisdom of a philosopher. In his writings, he often reflected on the importance of maintaining equanimity amidst the chaos of political life. By practicing detachment, Marcus Aurelius navigated the complexities of leadership without being swayed by ambition or fear. His meditations serve as a timeless reminder that true strength lies in mastering oneself rather than the external world. These stories teach us that detachment is not about disengagement, but rather about aligning with one's core values, promoting clarity and purpose in daily life. As we reflect on these lessons, we see how Stoic detachment can be a guiding light, helping us to face life's unpredictability with grace and fortitude. Moving forward, let us explore how reflection and self-assessment play crucial roles in cultivating this practice, enhancing our ability to lead more balanced and harmonious lives. As the sun rises on the next chapter, let's delve into the profound role of reflection in Stoic detachment. Regular reflection is not merely a passive activity, but an essential practice in the Stoic journey towards detachment. It involves a deliberate and thoughtful examination of one's thoughts, actions, and emotional responses. By engaging in regular self-assessment, individuals can identify areas where they are overly attached to external outcomes or emotions. This process aids in recognizing patterns and triggers that may lead to emotional upheaval, allowing for a more measured and composed response to life's challenges. Through reflection, Stoics learn to focus on what truly matters, aligning their actions with their core values and virtues. It encourages a deeper understanding of oneself and fosters a mindset that is less reactive and more deliberate. This practice cultivates a sense of inner peace as it helps individuals to detach from the need for external validation or the approval of others. By consistently reflecting on personal experiences and choices, one can enhance their emotional resilience and clarity. This ongoing process of reflection and self-assessment empowers individuals to remain steadfast in their principles, even in the face of adversity. It is through this lens of thoughtful introspection that the Stoic philosophy truly comes alive, guiding individuals towards a more balanced and harmonious existence. As we embrace the power of reflection, let's explore how Stoic detachment can be practically applied to maintain meaningful connections without compromising emotional independence. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let's explore the art of overcoming attachment to outcomes, a quintessential Stoic principle. At the heart of Stoicism lies the belief that peace of mind comes from focusing not on what happens to us, but on how we respond to it. By consciously shifting our attention from the results to the actions we take, we can free ourselves from the anxiety that often accompanies the desire for specific outcomes. Imagine a craftsman who pours his heart into creating a piece of art, understanding that the true reward lies in the process of creation itself, not the accolades it may or may not receive. By adopting this mindset, we cultivate a deep sense of contentment and resilience. This mental shift requires us to embrace the unpredictability of life, acknowledging that while we cannot control every event, we can control our reactions. It is through this acceptance that we gain emotional strength and clarity, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and fortitude. The Stoic approach urges us to ask ourselves, are we acting according to our values, rather than, did we achieve what we wanted? This subtle yet powerful shift encourages us to live authentically and courageously without the weight of unmet expectations. By detaching from specific outcomes, we open ourselves to new possibilities and experiences, leading to a more enriched and fulfilling life. Remember, it is not the destination but the journey that shapes our character. As we internalize these Stoic teachings, we move forward with a sense of freedom and purpose, ready to face whatever comes our way with a balanced and composed spirit. Moving forward, let's delve into the Stoic practice of detachment from materialism. Stoicism encourages us to look beyond the tangible and question the true value of material possessions. The philosophy emphasizes that fulfillment and happiness do not reside in amassing wealth or goods, but rather in cultivating inner peace and wisdom. Imagine a traveler who carries only the essentials, focusing on the journey rather than the baggage left behind. This traveler mirrors the Stoic pursuit of shedding unnecessary attachments to find deeper contentment. By reflecting on what truly matters, we begin to see that external wealth can often become a burden rather than a blessing. In Stoicism, the real wealth lies in virtues like courage, integrity, and humility, which cannot be purchased or lost. As we reduce our reliance on material possessions, we create space for personal growth and self-discovery. This shift allows us to appreciate life's simple joys and develop a resilient mindset that thrives regardless of external circumstances. Through practicing detachment from materialism, we gain the clarity to focus on enriching our inner selves. This leads us to experience a profound sense of freedom and satisfaction. Letting go of the constant pursuit of more, we find contentment in who we are rather than what we own. Embracing this philosophy can transform our lives, prompting us to cultivate meaningful relationships and pursue passions that align with our values. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches that true wealth is found not in our possessions, but in the richness of our spirit. As the next challenge unfolds, let's explore how Stoicism can guide us in handling criticism with detachment. In a world where judgment can be both frequent and harsh, adopting a Stoic mindset provides a buffer against negativity. The Stoics teach us that criticism often reflects more about the critic than the one being critiqued. By understanding this, we can choose not to be swayed by others' opinions. Detachment allows us to view criticism objectively, discerning any truth that may aid us in personal growth while discarding irrelevant negativity. Imagine criticism as a passing cloud. It may momentarily obscure the sky, but it does not alter the vastness above. By not internalizing every negative remark, we retain our inner peace and self-worth. Practicing Stoic detachment from criticism involves a shift in focus from seeking approval to fostering self-improvement. This means acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses without the burden of external validation. When approached with a calm and reflective mindset, criticism can be transformed into constructive feedback, fueling our journey towards wisdom and resilience. It's important to remember that our response to criticism is within our control. By choosing to remain unaffected by judgments, we protect our mental tranquility and maintain a steady course towards our goals. This practice not only strengthens our character, but also empowers us to act with integrity and composure in the face of adversity. As we embrace Stoic detachment, we learn to prioritize our inner values over external opinions, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Moving forward, let's examine how detachment can serve as a path to inner peace. Now turning to the transformative practice of detachment as a path to inner peace, we find that it fosters a profound sense of contentment. Detachment in the Stoic sense is not about severing ties, but rather about releasing the hold that external circumstances have over our emotional state. By letting go of the need to control everything around us, we begin to cultivate an inner serenity. Imagine living in a world where your sense of happiness and self-worth isn't tethered to the fleeting and often unpredictable external world. This is the realm where peace resides. When we release our grip on things we cannot change, we open ourselves to a life less burdened by anxiety and more filled with tranquility. Detachment helps us recognize that the roots of peace are internal, flourishing through acceptance and self-contentment. By shifting our focus inward, we learn to appreciate the present moment without the weight of future worries or past regrets. It's like untethering a boat and letting it float peacefully, no longer bound by the constraints of a dock. This shift away from external dependencies encourages a deeper appreciation for life as it is, promoting a more harmonious existence. As we navigate through life with this mindset, we are not led astray by the tremors of everyday life. Instead, we stand grounded, our inner landscape unshaken. The peace that emerges from this practice is not just the absence of conflict, but a profound sense of balance and fulfillment. As we continue our journey, let's delve into how common misconceptions about Stoic detachment can obscure its true depth and meaning. Moving forward, let's explore the common misconceptions surrounding Stoic detachment, which often lead to misunderstandings about its true nature. A prevalent myth suggests that detachment in Stoicism means coldness or indifference, especially in relationships. However, this could not be further from the truth. Stoic detachment is not about emotional suppression or distancing oneself from others. Instead, it's about cultivating a balanced state of mind where emotions do not dictate actions. Imagine for a moment being able to engage with those around you without being overwhelmed by emotional turbulence. This is not apathy, rather, it's the ability to remain calm and composed regardless of external chaos. Equating detachment with indifference overlooks the essence of Stoicism, which emphasizes compassion and empathy. By practicing detachment, Stoics aim to eliminate unnecessary suffering, not to withdraw from emotional connections. They seek to love and support others sincerely while maintaining emotional stability. In reality, Stoic detachment enhances relationships by allowing us to care deeply without becoming entangled in the emotional storms of others. This empowers us to offer genuine support and maintain clarity in our actions. So, while detachment may seem like a retreat from emotions, it is actually a strategic choice to engage with life and relationships from a place of strength and understanding. Dispelling these myths allows us to appreciate the true depth of Stoic philosophy, which is about embracing life with all its complexities, not avoiding them. As we move forward, let's unravel how detachment can help overcome the fear of rejection. As we wrap up our exploration of Stoic detachment, it's essential to reflect on the key insights we've uncovered. Understanding Stoic detachment reveals a profound balance between maintaining meaningful connections and fostering personal independence. It's about engaging with life in a way that allows clarity and strength, rather than being overwhelmed by emotions or external pressures. When you detach yourself from unnecessary emotional chaos, you find a pursuit of inner peace and composure that enriches every interaction. This balance enables you to care deeply and genuinely for others while remaining grounded in your own values and emotional resilience. Embracing Stoic principles brings not only a sense of calm, but also a more fulfilling life experience, where you are empowered to navigate relationships and challenges with wisdom. I invite you to consider how these principles might apply to your own life. Reflect on your personal journey and how practicing this balance could transform your approach to relationships and emotional well-being. Your insights and experiences are valuable, so I'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments. By doing so, we can continue this enriching conversation about Stoic detachment and its potential to enhance our lives. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more content like this. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Stoic wisdom.